Hey everybody, hope you well. Hopefully having a lovely Sunday. Maybe you're tucking into Sunday roast dinner that is quite hot at the moment. So maybe you're not. And whatever country you're in, hopefully you're tucking into some kind of delicacy that's nice. But in any case, welcome to MCC News Weekend. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, because what we do in this particular edition, it's not like Monday, Wednesday and Friday. It's a little bit more light-hearted, looks at other points of discussion, and as well, mainly does meme review, which is a popular and funny thing. So MCC Memes Review, people, we will be doing that in this episode. I guess the first thing I really want to discuss is the fact that these GIFs, this was actually pretty cool. Like, I'm a bit surprised that Kabam actually kind of gave out anything like this special gift, thank you for playing the game type thing. But it is really good to see from the developer, and let's face it, over the last few months, it's not exactly been a smooth running of the game. There's still lots of bugs which, look, at the end of the day, a lot of us have forgotten about, but there's still some things that need to be addressed. The kind of hitting into blocks countered by special thing is still about. Little things here or there. The recent thing that I posted on Friday was that Cull Obsidian had some kind of like bug with it. So even with gifts like this, do you still feel that there's elements of things that still need to be addressed? If you go to the bugs and known issues section, it does show you and showcase the effectiveness and running of the game. People have different experiences for different things. If you're saying that people have the same hardware, would they get the same experience of the game? No, because it will be down to connection issues. You know, if you've got a good connection, you may run the game a bit more smoothly than others. And it's something that I've got to look at. I've got to change my ISP at some point. I've also got to consider a new device. My iPhone 7 Plus, even though it runs the game okay, the fact is it is coming up to 3 years old in September, and the fact is, yeah, it's just not running the game up to a standard. I've dropped it a few times, I've got a few more apps on there that I'm working with for sponsorship and other things, but the fact is, I need to get a new device, and I'll probably get something by the end of the year. If I'm still playing MCOC, then of course. If I'll be playing a new mobile game in the future, of course, I may consider that. Maybe it's a case I'll get the iPad Pro, do MCOC for a further year, and also push things like Call of Duty Mobile when it eventually comes out. But the fact is, I've got more interest in a few other things, which I'll be showcasing on the channel at a later date. But the fact is, it would be nice for everyone to get a smooth running of the game. The gift side of things is acceptable and is really cool, but I really wish that maybe they would take more time to look at rewarding more through content and like questing and kind of quest rewards, and also maybe look at stuff that is just improvements of the game. The reward for us would be a smooth running game, and yes, these little gifts are nice, but looking at stuff like the hitting into block counter with specials and other little things that come in from time to time would be more well received than it would be for things like this. It's kind of the way that people go, I'm going to pay you off just to smooth this over and kind of push away this kind of negativity by rewarding with good. It's a good PR spin, and yeah, it just would be nice to see some improvements. Next community discussion point is energy spend and energy costs. This is something that becomes a little bit annoying from event to event. Some months it's actually quite good, and other months you're just finding yourself that your units are being spent on energy refills. I normally have to save up about 500 to 600 units in order to spend on energy refills in one given month, in order to go, right, I can get through content. But look, yeah, I know what people are going to say is that, well, you don't have to rush that content, and I totally agree. It's a bit different being an MCC YouTuber, because at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is get all the rewards as quickly as possible for the point of structuring videos. So by the end of the month, yeah, I could say I'll wait to the very last point to then do it, but at the same time, I do have certain things that I've got to do. Where I've got to, I even say to myself, by the Sunday of the first week of the event going live, I do Heroic, Master and Uncollected 100%. This is so that I can then get that done, spend a week or two grinding out Arena to then save up units to then go and do some more permanent content. I'm not in the market at the moment for spending huge amounts on the game. I think at the moment that's maybe a little bit irresponsible for me to do. So yes, I create myself a catch-22 in this situation, which is to my testament as a good thing, but also it's a little bit of a bad thing. I think it's important to throw this as a conversational thing and look at the extent of the grind and also just general feedback from people. I don't have to grind out Heroic, maybe I shouldn't, but I feel that sometimes the stuff that you get from it, the units you get back, can be reinvested into that grind as well with energy refills, but it's very difficult when there's high energy spend per path grind in the event. So is that something that you agree with or don't, that we should maybe take down the amount of paths you've got to grind? especially as you go to certain difficulties. Maybe the lower difficulties have to have the scale back of energy spend. But what are your feelings towards this? I feel this is quite good as a discussion point, which we'll pick up on next week's Marvel Contest of Champions News Weekend. Because a lot of people differ from this. As you can see by this poll here, yes, people strongly seem to go down the route of going, well, we've got to reduce energy path spend, as well, maybe the cost of full energy refills. But also it gives more of a perspective from people, because some go, well, there's not a problem because I don't rush through content. Maybe others have different experiences from doing different kinds of difficulty and therefore don't see too much of a problem. But that is our discussion point. That will be our discussion that we'll pick up next week, where I'll be reading through the comments and reading them out, and as well just responding to them as well. So have your say in the comment section below. Next up, and it's MCOC Memes Review. Memes Review, people. This is Memes Review. And we kick off with, when you use Cull to defeat Thing. I use the stones to destroy the stones. It's a good meme, because they're both Rocky. Yeah! Summoner. Selling a 3-star champ to get enough shards for a 4-star crystal. 4-star version of that champion. Oh, we've all been there, folks. We've all been there. When you get a fully formed 5-star crystal from the Atlantean Rift, but you pull Magneto. Suffering from success. This guy carries 6 SMGs and a bag of frag grenades. Check the hashtag metal detector. There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people. It's like Kermit the Frog's mongy brother. Okay, so we've got the face that you pull when you skip past a god tier and get Kamala Khan. And there's poor Dave there. Summoner. Venom will be the MVP this month's event quest. Thank you for wasting my time pointing out the obvious. Yeah, we do like a bit of the Sherlock memes. And now to something that is so true. New champion abilities? Oh, that's a lot. And then OG champion abilities. Yeah, the abilities do not stack up. There we have it. That has been MCC Memes Review. I give the memes this week about a 3. There were some good ones, but also there's been a lot that haven't really been kind of spicy enough. I think when we get to like September time, we're going to the end of the year. Maybe Kabam will do a few things that then people will kind of do the memes. But it's good to see the memes thread still being quite active and people are posting. So yeah, that's still all good, but weren't that spicy. In any case, thank you very much for watching MCC News Weekend. Obviously, have that debate about the energy spent in the comment section down below, and we'll pick it up next week. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.